What do you think is the state of civil rights and the movement under this must-Trump era?
The state of, I think we're in trouble. I really do. I think America has a reckoning. And unfortunately, as a result of that reckoning, there will be a lot of collateral damage. Wow. America has done a lot to rape, rob, pillage, steal, kill.
Yeah.
You have now an administration that is playing on Holy Land, in the business of the Palestinians and Jewish, and we know there's some true biblical, ground there. You have him here in the States that is operating from a level of cruelty with hurting, so many Americans that are working and jobs cutting and things like that. I understand why people follow Trump. I really do.
Why do you think they do?
He's a fighter. People want to follow a fighter. So whether you like him or not, I called this out 10 plus years ago. Whether you like his policies or not, people know, his supporters know that he's going to do exactly what he says he's going to do.
Yeah.
Come hell or high water. If that means executive orders, if that means disregarding Congress, if that means
disregarding the Constitution.
Yeah, the Constitution.
Yeah.
People want to know you are a rider. That's it and that's all. They want to know that by any means necessary, you have what is perceived their best interests. And so I get that. I understand that. Nobody in the military follows anybody weak. I try to tell this to the Democrat Party. Nobody's going to follow me up the road if I'm operating from a position of passiveness, if I'm operating from a position of being civil.
Yes.
I said this morning, I'm not a civilian, so don't expect me to be civil. I'm a soldier. Yeah. And so he mirrors that. He mirrors what I saw growing up in a Piru hood. He mirrors pushing the line, gangsterism, no matter what, muscle, hustle, whatever. And so people, they admire, they find strength in that. I absolutely get it. I wish it was more of that in the civil rights movement, but it's just not.
Yikes.
Yeah.
With the way that the culture is yielding, I have said around the country, I'm just getting back from speaking about 150 pastors in Virginia yesterday. I don't know what protesting will now look like when you can now get jailed as a college student. You can now get deported off of a college campus. That you can't use certain words like activism anymore in any federal agency. In the first Trump era term, he wanted to open fire on Black Lives Matter protesters on Pennsylvania Avenue, and the Army stopped him. Now he has complete control of the armed forces. I'm going to tell you, Tez, I don't know if we need to be going out on no picket signs right now, right, unless you're ready to lay it all down. Right. What do you think is the marching order? Because people are getting frustrated and restless and anxious all over the country at the same time.
Yeah. My opinion is not a popular opinion.
Okay.
But I'm glad. Let's do some cleansing. Let's see who's really willing to lay it all down. I'm with that. I'm with the Army of Gideon. It maybe for far too long we had too many people that was out there protesting that wasn't willing to lay it all down. On our brother Attorney Crump's documentary Civil, I said I was willing to die for the cause.
Right.
So again, from my military standpoint, from my hood standpoint, my whatever, if you was never willing to die for the cause, then we probably just need you in the house. I'm gonna.
You may need me in the house.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and stay in the house. Yeah, we want you in the house. And so my movement called Push the Line, politics till something happens. Each person is doing a different job. You got somebody just doing the P, pushing the P, the U, the S, the H, and the kid is standing by. I believe in everybody having a different role. No war is won with just the Air Force. You need the Air Force.
Wow.
You need the Marines, who are a few good men on the ground.
Yes.
You need the Army, who are on the ground. You need the Air Force in the air, which is virtual.
Yes.
We need you virtual.
Yes.
We need the Navy that's out in the sea. I'll give you this analogy, Pastor Brian. And again, this is just my military hood growing up. Boys in the hood.
Yes.
I use this all the time. You remember when Trey said he was willing to go fight?
Yes.
He did all this crying. Remember swinging at the wind? Remember he did all that. Had the bloody shirt on, went against his father, jumped out the window.
Yes.
He did all of that. I was raised by some of the realists in L.A. People like that are dangerous. He got in the car when it was time to really put in work. He said, let me out the car. See, he had no business ever being in the car. We needed him at Morehouse. Go on ahead and go to Morehouse.
Right.
Because when it was time to put in work, somebody like Trey gonna either get you killed or gonna get a case.
Yes.
Because you were never built for that.
I wasn't built for it.
And that's fine.
Send me to Morehouse.
And they send you to Morehouse.
Yeah.
And I just want people to know like where they stand in this.
Yeah.
Because it's dangerous to have. Cube knew, the character he played, Doughboy, knew his fate.